Welcome to Beltona Cottage, Ireland. This is the home of Goddess Permaculture, and it's a place where you're all welcome. And it's just everyday life here in the west of Ireland at Beltona Cottage. I hope you enjoy this video. My newest planter. 2 big old tyres, some with moss already growing on them, filled with homemade compost and layered with some compost. And I dug some geranium out of the compost heap and put that in there. And at the back is honeysuckle, and that is, can I remember the name of that? Jasmine, I think. Or a variety of jasmine. I think so. Anyway, so there it is by the veranda, and I've put a little bit of trellis up that way. I'm going to tie it in, and I'm going to be making like a green wall along the veranda. That's my intention. So to protect both the veranda and the wood, and also as a form of insulation for the actual studio in there, because it can get rather cold. A lot of wind blows in this way, so I'm going to cover the whole thing in with a living green wall of various plants and shrubs, and just leave like an opening here. I'll do some kind of a little arch or something here, you know. So there we go. I have been busy, haven't I? Well, it's been sunshine, hailstone, rain, wind. It's been a fabulous day so far. So I managed to get the all but one of the apple trees now pruned. So I just have the Bramley apple tree left. I'm hoping to get that pruned in the next few days. I made a little video this morning, a little live stream, and I put it up on Facebook, and realised from all the comments I got how important it is to make these little videos and put them out at this time, especially at this time, because there are so many people who are self-isolating, and of course that's going to become much more serious. There's going to be a lot of that in the coming weeks, if not the coming months. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put out videos every day, and I'm going to do live streams on Facebook, and just as a way of communicating, because I remember years ago my father said it was a time in my life when I'd separated from my husband, and I had little or nothing. I had no money because I didn't take anything in my divorce. But anyway, that's another story for another day, if ever. And I didn't have the money to put a landline in, you know, a phone in. And my father came to visit, and he said, "Colette, I'm getting on to the telephone people. I'm putting a phone in." I said, "Dad, I don't know if I can afford a phone at this point, you know," because he said, "No, I'm not listening to anything you have to say. I'm going to say one thing, and that's going to be the end of it. You've always got to keep the lines of communication open." He said that, but he said that in his big Northern Ireland voice, which sounded a lot more authoritative than that. But yeah, that was it. You've always got to keep the lines of communication open. And I thought, my word, hey, you know, if all the governments in the world kept the lines of communication open on at least a polite and sociable basis, wouldn't it be a much better world? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep the lines of communication open, aren't we, Jack? Between myself and Jack and the big wide world. And they'll just be everyday videos, passing the time here at Bealtaine Cottage, the occasional rant, lots and lots of plants, the seasons, the Celtic festivals, everything that is worth getting out of bed for in the morning. Blessings to you all. Blessings. And Jack says blessings too.